Shall I look into the camera?
Yeah, I mean, do what you want to do, you know?
Okay, cool. Hi, I'm Bears and Trees, and this is I Am Cold lyric breakdown on bearsandtrees/youtube.com. This is the part where the title sequence plays.
Yeah, of course.
Don't talk about the weather. I wanna know what makes you sick.
Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to dissect I Am Cold. Now, when I try and write songs and when I listen to songs for inspiration, I tend to listen to songs that tell stories, like Modern Baseball or the Wonder Year songs. I really respect their lyricists as songwriters. But I also, there's something to be said for songs that don't quite tell a story but convey a certain emotion. I feel like I Am Cold is more a set of ideas and I guess unconnected events that try to display an emotion as opposed to a coherent narrative. So the song starts, don't talk about the weather, I want to know what makes you sick, tell me about your sneezes, your coughs and your diseases. Now that entire passage is just a very flamboyant way of saying, I don't really get small talk, I'd rather jump into the stuff that matters, and I'm also ill in some way, shape or form 90% of the time.
Mainly a cold.
Mainly a cold. Which leads into the next line, which is, I'm getting better, I'm getting worse. Would you hold me please, Yosarian? Slowly, I'm getting better, I'm getting worse is just a declaration. Would you hold me please, Yosarian is a paraphrase quote from my favourite book of all time, Catch-22 by Joseph Heller. And the book is about a bombardier in World War II called Yosarian, who essentially realises that his purpose in the war itself, what him and his squad are doing is all worthless. It's a book about the absurdity of life. There's a scene at the very end of the book which is really emotional and I won't give it away, where Yosarian doesn't know what to do and someone's dying in his arms. All the person can say is, I'm cold, I'm so cold. And all Yosarian does is hold him and tell him it will be okay, even though he knows he's going to die. So make of that what you will.
Why do you resonate with that book so much?
I think because it's, like, the humour is, like, entirely my kind of humour. And the message it tells, the message of there's absurdity in absolutely everything you do, and it's up to you to find your own meaning in it, is the message I get from the book the most. But, yeah, it just has, like, an emotion that I can't really describe, but I really love. I cut my hair and I stopped my meds because I could not conquer my split ends. Whenever I go through a time of crisis or I get really scared, I tend to get a pretty drastic haircut. As you can see right now, my hair's pretty long. The last time I got my haircut, the last time I got my haircut properly, I got my haircut really short because I had just finished uni and I didn't know what to do. Growing my hair out for me is some sort of weird sign of something, of me being stable, and I've never quite been able to get there. I would do absolutely anything to feel new again. That line was written about a time me, Ian and George were in Southampton. We'd just come back from a night out and it was like 4 a.m, it was super dark, the streets were empty, and Ian tells us about this great viewpoint of Southampton and me and George were like, heck yeah, we're gonna go there. Ian neglects to tell us that it's up a building site, so we have to climb up. Scaffolding is about 100 feet in the air. We have to trespass on the site, we have to jump over the fence. It was all a little bit illegal and very, very terrifying, especially when you've had a night out and, you know, you're super tired and all of that. So
Super tired, eh?
super tired. That's what we were. Like, I can't describe the feeling of seeing a city which is normally bustling with life and is now, like, entirely fresh and clean. And I wish I could capture that feeling in myself. I wish I could just be active, be out there, leave my mark on the world, and then restart again the next day and just do it all again. This is my handle and this is my spout. That's a reference to a song by the Wombat. It's called Kill the Director. Paper planes off my tongue, gums run black with ink, you promised I wouldn't feel a thing. These are my friends and these are my fears. Just, what if I'm a bad person? What if we're all bad people? What if I am not good enough for my friends? Holding my hand when I'm close to tears, all that included, your friends are still the people who are going to be there for you. Together we can figure it out. Together we can figure it out. Together we can figure it out. And then the final lyric of the song is, I really like that. I didn't write that in. Ian just added it when we were recording it. The song's kind of its own mini breakdown, and it's nice because that kind of signifies the end of the breakdown and I guess some sort of catharsis. And that's pretty much what the song is about, folks. Thank you for listening. Karen, if you're reading this, it's all for you, baby.
You can't wink.